Banter fam, happy Monday. Okay, finally we had the weekly closes. Now, guys, this is the week that we have the bottom when it comes to the stochastic RSI. This has finally reset, which means the markets are now getting ready for a high time frame move. Look at this. There is the zone of where the total 3 is right now. The market is getting oversold, and this only happens 2-3 times a year, where you basically have the markets chop to the downside for a couple of weeks. What you get is a higher time frame reset, and you could see that these are the blocks of when previously we were reset within the altcoins. So you can see that this has always been the hardest time to stay alive, but the best time to obviously accumulate and stay within the game. So what happens next now is this week we prepare for the reversal. Okay, and with this reversal starts to create the momentum for a 2 to 3 month pump. Plus, having a look at this morning, I see ETH is starting to wake up. Altcoins, firstly, are getting ready to bounce and have a short-term squeeze. I think we're going to get a 20% move very quickly when it comes to the altcoins. Okay, but I want to show you this over here. ETH to Bitcoin. We're looking ready to pop. Everyone can see today, ETH is starting to show a little bit of strength, right? What this is creating is a Bitcoin dominance rejection, the one we've been speaking about. And that means today is the perfect time to pay attention to altcoins. So, quicker show today. I got Sonic ready for some buys today. I have Solana ready. I got AVAX ready. I got Injective. I got ETH. I want to speak about where I see Bitcoin going in the next 24 hours. But I got many altcoins and trades. This is really where I think we make sure that the bigger parts of our portfolio are loaded. Okay, but it is time to start building some trades and making sure that the positions are ready to take advantage of the next major short squeeze. So, happy Monday to you all. Let's go.
I try and help everyone in my space, and this is what I get. I try and fight the devils, but inside I'm just like sniper. Welcome to Sheldon Show.
Anta fam. Okay, so it's been tough out there. Who's felt depressed? I'm a little bit in the depression phase, I think. You know, I think back and I'm like, 2 weeks ago, I was pissed off. Okay, when that wick came and hurt and did some damage to the pocket, I was like, what do I do this? Why do I do this stuff, right? So I was definitely pissed off 2 weeks ago. Now I sit here and I'm like, you can't hurt me anymore, bro. Like, now I'm just staying in the game, right? So I definitely think the market is in a depression level. However, we got to read the picture. Right? There's two different views when it comes to emotion, understanding where this market is emotionally right now. So the first thing I want to show you guys is let's look at short term, right? Short term, the market's definitely in a depressing phase. Here we go. And I got it as 3 phases, right? End of the day, you always got to come down and look at emotions within the markets. And you can see hope, optimism, belief, thrill, euphoria. These are the excitement ones, when we're drunk, when Jimmy's drunk and dancing on tables, that's those ones, okay? Then you get the other side the next morning, right? When you hung over shit now, you drank cheap alcohol the night before, spent too much money, lost your phone, and fought with a friend. Like then you start to feel complacency, anxiety, denial. We've been there, right? Everyone's been there, right? Panic, capitulation, anger, all these different phases. So what you have is you have these sharp emotions to the downside, strong emotions to the upside, and then you get the sidewaysness, right? Where we kind of struggle a lot. This kind of looks at that anger phase. The anger phase was definitely it just comes out of nowhere, hits you really hard after the market's already been coming down. When you thought it was enough, they come with one more and it really does some damage. Okay, and not to deny, it was the biggest liquidation event we've ever seen, right, within crypto. So very, very big events happened. Then what do they do next? They have a fake little bounce, right? Market bounces up. And then what do? They drag it slowly down here. And what this does, it creates depression and basically gets you to lose focus, right? So again, we look at it on the Bitcoin chart here, very clear. These dropped here with the sharp emotions, right? These were the ones. That was the one that did a lot of damage, the one that came down really hard. Okay, and then we basically go into this phase of this depression. So right now, if you look at the midterm, and this is a 4-hour chart, looking at the next 2 weeks, right, we are definitely in the depression phase. And not only are we in the depression phase, we've been in the depression phase for the last couple of days already. That's why the markets haven't done much, not much volume, chopping around, basically losing interest at a very, very, very fast rate. So it's crazy how crypto can gain interest very quickly, but lose interest very fast too. And that's because the model is just perfect. That's why I don't think crypto will ever change it. But what happens next now is once we get through this little phase, now you start the disbelief phase, right? So a lot of people now are probably not trusting crypto. All of a sudden, Bitcoin goes up to 103. I don't know if I believe this type of thing. Okay, market starts to reject. You see I was right. Oh, maybe there's a bit of hope, right? So sell the car, more in, go, right? That's exactly how the motions work. So again, looking at a couple of things, when it comes to Bitcoin itself, by having the weekly stocks hit the bottom, right? Here, it means that in that short period of time over there, you would see all these emotions play out. Okay, you would see the anxiety, denial, and let's be honest, we have over the last 2 months been really, really, really tough. But what it basically tells you is the last phase is the sideways phase. Once we go sideways, and you could see that between all different cycles, we always had to go sideways before we went into mega rallies, right? Because that's the emotions that play out. So now what you're seeing on the short time frame is you're seeing the sidewaysness, but also on the mid or the higher time frame view, you know that the markets are getting ready to start to show some excitement to the upside. Okay, so again, make sure you don't get flushed out in this period over here. It's going to end very quickly at any point. It's going to catch a lot of people off guard. The rally is going to be hated. It's not going to be believed. And then we're going to go into disbelief. So the next phase we want to see Bitcoin enter is when it gets back above the 100,000, you're going to enter this disbelief phase. Then what will happen is a small rejection. And then again, that hope phase will kick in next. So that's where we are midterm. But let's go high time frame now and not ignore where we're actually at. We are at hope with altcoins. Okay, not only are we at hope with altcoins, we are in optimism when it comes to Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is way, way, way out of depression phase, way out of any of those negative effects. If you go and you zoom out over here on Bitcoin, where the hell are we on the cheat sheet, right? We're not anywhere near the bad phases. Okay, so again, midterm, you may be feeling these emotions, but high time frame, you can not in the single part of your body still not be bullish. Like it's crazy not to be bullish when it comes to the high time frames, okay, because you've got to understand what emotions are being printed. Where I see Bitcoin now on the higher time frame view is definitely running into this optimism sort of stage, optimism belief. That's where I see Bitcoin being right now in this phase over here. Now, let's go back and look where the hell is altcoins, right? You cannot exit the party before the best event's about to happen. Where's altcoins right now? Altcoins are in hope stage on the high time frame. So remember, short time frame, we're in depression, sure. When you zoom the hell out, you got to understand that altcoins first halted at the all-time highs, okay? But look at the phase that we are in. We are in this phase of hope, okay? Which means what comes next is optimism and belief and all these type of things. Now, again, think about when your day happens. You wake up in the morning and you slept crappy, so you're a little bit grumpy. Then you have coffee and you see you don't have milk or sugar, so you're a little bit more upset. Then you see your dog made a poop on the floor. Okay. Then you're on your way to work. You're sitting in a bunch of traffic. You see how your emotions start to escalate. Exactly. So what comes next with alts is everything will be forgotten when all-time highs get broken. And what you're going to see is a lot of excitement come back very quickly. Right now, you are seeing the slower sort of emotion play out. We're hoping there's a bull market. Who's hoping? Right? Everyone's hoping. I'm hoping it's alt season. I'm really hoping my bags go up. Hope, 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 hope. Okay. What happens when there's certainty? Okay. Then you see confidence rise through very quickly. So again, don't understand it on the short-term time frame. Yes, the market has been putting us into depression phases, but do not lose sight of where the hell we actually are. Right? This is where we are. Again, RSI sitting at the bottom. There's only these times with the previous times, these blocks over here. The investment entries are running out. Make up your damn mind with the investments. Get them in. Be patient and just wait, right? Because we are going into the optimism phase next, and that's currently where Bitcoin's coming in. Altcoins have always caught up at some point, always. So the up or the downside. Don't tell me that this time is different. It's not different. Okay, so this is where the market's at on the short time frame and on the high time frame. So let's go through the plans for today. Bitcoin is now on support on 618. Okay, it's still outside of that trend we broke last week, and all we're looking for is a higher high. A higher low, okay? So what I see from here, there's two bounce zones. We've hit the first one now. There is another one at 94,000, okay? But from here, I see us pushing the 102,000. Again, going here and entering the disbelief phase. That's the first step over there with Bitcoin. In that time, Bitcoin dominance is going to come down pretty hard, which means get damn ready for your altcoin squeeze to happen, your short-term altcoin squeeze. This is what it looks like on alts. I'm seeing here and I'm seeing a pump. Not only here, I'm actually seeing a pump go higher. I'm seeing a pump result in around 20 to 25%, maybe even a little bit more with a bunch of your damn altcoins. Okay, so again, this means that your trades are available today. Okay, so not only investments are available in the high time frame, there's trades available right now in buy zones right now. Why? Because the total 3 is sitting fat in a beautiful buy zone. Plus 4 hour sides at the bottom, right? This thing's ready to start going up, which means we should actually see some rallying happen from today, which is really, really, really good. So a couple of coins to pay attention to. I think you're running out of time to buy Sonic. Okay, Sonic is looking really good. It's about to break an inverse head and shoulders. There's left shoulder, there's head, there's right shoulder. And from here, I think Sonic starts making its way back to the 80 cent to the dollar mark. Okay, so Sonic, they had the integration, change from Phantom to Sonic, all those things, same project, even faster than ever, even better than ever. Sonic is available here, and this breakout looks very interesting. The next one that's gotten cheap is Solana. Sol went even a little bit cheaper, straight to the very important trend line. Okay, why I like buying here is because it's not too bad when it comes to risk, right? I know if I buy here, it's a good level. I know pop a stop loss over here, okay, or even under these lows here, the risk isn't too bad, okay? But the upside is really good because, again, if you look at the Wall Street cheat sheet, where the hell is Solana right now? It's in depression phase, right? Very clear that this was the capitulation, this was the anger. Now what are we doing? We're in depression. What comes next? Disbelief. What comes after that? Hope. And we start rallying up again, right? You could see all of this playing out very, very, very clear on this cheat sheet over here. That is where it's playing out. That I like to see that this current dip that's happening on Solana is the bottom here with the depression. That's what I'm seeing happen on Sol over there. Okay, so Sol is in good spot entries. Okay, ETH, guys, I don't think there's much more time on ETH. When ETH starts to pop this trend over here, we're going to see an ETH explosion back to the 3,300, 3,500. And again, I'm loaded up. Remember, here is the portfolio. I'm sitting basically close to entry. Got a couple of positions. Sol is a little bit behind. ETH is in profits. WIF is a little bit behind, not much. Injective is in profits. So you're seeing some strength here. Okay, Say's in profits, Cardano's in profits, Chainlink's in profits. Amazing. I think all of this is going to turn green very quickly. Okay, but it's nice to see who my winners are, right? Who's starting to look stronger. So when they start breaking trends and I'm like, maybe I want to slow down on this one and add to this one, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so remember, guys, if you want a 𝗪𝗥 account, literally here, if you sign up with the link below, let me show you. Where is the link below? Over here. And you click 𝗪𝗥. And you sign up with this link over here. Okay, then I go back here. And you just put in your email or your number, you get $100. Okay, go to the reward section and claim it, guys. If you have not seen how to go claim it. You need to go claim your reward in the reward section. Okay, then $20 for identification. And then if you transfer, okay, to your futures, you get $100. But before that, if you just deposit $200, you get another $100. Guys, it's a way to get $300. Right? Again, this is non-withdrawable capital. You get to trade with this and take any profits above. It helps you make a position size bigger, which is what we want right now. We want to be in the market, not withdrawing from the market. So there is 𝗪𝗥 over there and all the positions. Okay, so there is ETH. Look at things like Cardano. We're holding strong. Not only are we holding strong, you could see how we are all right above from the short squeezes. The squeeze is going to take Cardano back to the $1.10. Okay, so this one is good to accumulate. The trade that I just took now is AVAX. AVAX, I think, is really good, really cheap. At these levels, I know it's in the depression phase, and the AVAX catch-up for me is back to the $35 mark. So it's a big trade that I'm paying attention to. Chainlink, breaking trend right now. There is a trade. Okay, let's go look. Injective. Keep an eye for the breakout of the highs. Also getting ready. There's an algo. But you can clearly see who's winning, right? Who's looking a bit stronger. Here is one, GRT, break of this trend. So, guys, the moment that they break these top trends here, they're going to rocket to the next major highs. And it gives you an idea of the size of the pump, right? 33% over there as an example. There is Dogecoin sitting in entry positions, right? Then there is a couple other over here. Where's WIF? Let me see where WIF's at. WIF is sitting in my entry position. Trump, let's see what the Trump token's doing now. There's Trump back at support. If you like the Trump token, no problem. And guys, what we'll do is once we get the nice little bounces, keep an eye on XTZ and these zones, then we will get many, many, many more alts for you guys. So all of these are sitting in these buy zones. There's VET. There's Say. Say is also really good. This is a good trade. Once we break through these highs over here, there's a big squeeze that's happened to the 35-cent mark over there as well. Guys, a reminder as well, Sniper School. If you sign up with any of my links, you get into school for free. It doesn't cost you anything. Join me, join me, join me. I want to make you smart as hell for the bull markets. Click this link over here and register. Okay, join me because next week I start the next cohort of Sniper School. So to recap for the show, again, hit the like button if you like the short shows on the days where there's not too much going crazy. I'm seeing a bounce within the market. I'm seeing Bitcoin push to around 100K. I'm seeing dominance come down, okay, and I'm seeing the altcoins. They will rarely start rallying once they break this trend over here. So if you want to be conservative, pop in here, put in your very important trends. There's your important 3-touch trends. When it breaks that trend, market is going to get ready to go to the upside. I'll see you all tomorrow in profits. Love you lots. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.